Hey friends, and welcome back to Have a Good Day or Else. This is episode 4. I did it. I made it another week. I'm really happy and excited this week. It's actually Valentine's Day as I record this, so happy Valentine's to all my girly pops and boy pops? Girly pop? Boy pops? I don't know. I'm really giddy right now because I just opened my birthday cards for the visual watchers. This is what's them. I just opened my birthday card from my best friends and I had a little cry. And I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, I'm really overwhelmed. And so yeah, but happy Valentine's, lads. I have to be cheeky here and I'm so sorry, but I would really appreciate if you liked, subscribed, commented, left a little review or a comment or, you know, a little 5-star thing on Spotify or Apple. If you feel like it, if you think it's 5 stars, if you don't, please don't leave a review. So I just had my birthday week and it was stunning. This is very, very, very easily the best birthday I've ever had in my life, which is so crazy because I never thought I'd make it this far. I made it to 27. Is that not insane? Saying that out loud, I'm literally what the frack? Because I never thought I'd make it past 18. And then I was like, okay, fine, I'll take it to 21. And then it just kept going. And things got a little bit bad and they kind of got worse. And every year I was like, right, I'm done. And here I am sitting here at 27. I'm really emotional this week because I've just had the best birthday that a girl could ask for. Sorry, okay, cool. No more crying on the pod, buzz. Also, for the visual listeners, do you like my... Visual listeners? I keep saying that, but I don't know if that makes sense. Do you like my t-shirt? My best friend Spag made it. It says, have a good day or else. How cute. It was my birthday present. I think it's the coolest thing ever, and I think I'm going to wear it every week for the pod, if that's all right with you guys. So I just want to tell you quickly about everything I did for my birthday. My birthday was on my birthday was on February 7th, and it was on a Wednesday, which is super annoying. Well, it usually is annoying, but it's fine because I started celebrating on Tuesday the 6th, and it lasted Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was crazy. It just kept going and going. And if you know me, you know that I'm like that. I will celebrate my birthday for a whole week because I'm so grateful and I think it's so crazy that I'm still alive. I had 4 freaking cakes this year as well, and we just really struggled to finish them. But they were all so beautiful and so amazing. So on the 6th, I went out to dinner and I went to the Ivy Asia, and it was so beautiful. The restaurant is incredible. And they have big pink cherry blossom trees everywhere, so everything was pink, and obviously that's the vibe for my birthday every year. Everything has to be pink. And the food was amazing, and I had a mocktail and she was stunning. It had candy floss in it, and they come and they pour the liquor, the non-alcoholic shenanigans. Damn it, I said it again. They come and pour the liquid over the candy floss and it all melts and it looks very magical. And then the next day I went to 3 Italian restaurants in one day and had pasta for every single meal because why not? It's my birthday and it's my favorite food. We started off at Buca di Lipa. I felt like Dua Lipa. Buca di Lipo is the name of the place, so I just keep saying Dua Lipa when I think of it. And I would recommend that to anyone and everyone. That place was incredible. I had amberjack carpaccio. I don't even know what that is, but it was stunning. My taste buds were tingling. I was a very happy girly. And then we went to Lena Stores, and that I'm going to put as number 3 because I wasn't wowed. I wasn't amazed like I was with Buca. I don't know. The first one I went to. And then the third one we went to was Forza Win, which is one of my favourite restaurants on the planet. So obviously I was very happy to be there and the food was magical. I have to say that is one of my favourites. Sorry, I'm biased. But yeah, no, that went number 2. So the first one was Buca di Lipa. Okay, whatever. Guys, just Google it and it will come up. It's in Soho, I think. And then I went to the balloon museum. How freaking cool is that? It was like this crazy exhibition where they have giant balloons in all shapes and sizes, and it was like interactive, so you could like run around and play with all the balloons. And they had giant balloons that were like the size of like a boulder, and I had a little Indiana Jones moment where the ball was like chasing me and I was like running away from it. It was very fun. And then the next day I had a pub night where I invited lots of friends, and we all just had drinks and got drunk together, and it was super cute to see like all friends from different walks of life like interacting. And then we had a cake, we all sang, well, they sang, I don't know, I guess I hummed along at the happy birthday. I didn't really sing to myself. And I had a little sob because I was just like, I can't believe all these people actually came, like they turned up to be like, hey, happy birthday to me. It was really sweet. You know when you invite people to stuff and you're like, are they actually gonna come? Or like when you're hosting something and you kind of just get paranoid. I get paranoid and I'm like, wait, have I made this up? Are these people really my friends? Do they like me or do they hate me? Oh my god, I'm in love with them but they don't know I exist. You know, that kind of thing. And then we left the pub and we decided to go and do karaoke, which was so fun. I always think the idea of karaoke is really fun, but then I think about it, actually doing it and singing, and I get really scared. And then I get drunk and I'm like, give me the microphone. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't even remember what I do remember what I sang. I sang Glamorous by Fergie, you know, GLAMOROUS. That was really lispy when I said it. Then after karaoke, the place closed, and for some reason, me being drunk off my face was like, where are we going next? Where are we going next? We did not need to go anywhere. Home is where I should have been going. I should have just got into a car and gone home. But no, I was determined and I wanted to go to like another place. So my friends Googled somewhere and somewhere came up this crappy little like dive bar club. And oh my god, this is so embarrassing, but I always need to do a little bit of a tactical chunder. Sorry if you don't like talking about vomit, skip past this part. I needed to throw up because I just had gotten so drunk. And in this like funny little club, there was a woman's bathroom and there were only 3 cubicles and only one was working. And in there, the entire bathroom, the music wasn't playing, so it's just silence in there. And they have those ladies, you know where there's a lady sitting in the loo who like hands you the napkins, and she sells lollipops and like spray deodorant and chewing gum. She was in there, and I went into the middle cubicle because there was only one working, and I had to stick my fingers down my throat and throw up, and we were just in silence and she could just hear me gagging and throwing up, and it was so embarrassing. And then I just came out and like wiped my mouth and was like, sorry about that. And then I tipped her because I felt really bad that she had to listen to me vomit. So don't know why I needed to tell you guys that. I just needed to tell someone. Anyway, the next day rolled around and it was Friday, and me and my best friends, we went to stay in an Airbnb for the weekend. So we did Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it was super cute. We just basically had like a giant slumber party where we all just stayed inside and wore like pink or pajamas. And then one night we had like a dinner party where we all dressed up and played card games and drinking games, and it was so much fun. And I rented this beautiful dress from her, as in the rental company, HURR. I highly recommend that, by the way, because you see how we're in like this society right now where it's like, oh, outfit repeating, I don't want to do it. I get it, but I don't have the budget to constantly buy a new outfit for every single event. So you can actually go on this website, HURR, and the dresses and stuff that they have on there are so beautiful, and some of them are by incredible designers. They're so wonderful, and some of them I think you can rent for like 40 quid for like a weekend. And then you just mail it back to them when you're done, and you pay like a cleaning fee, so don't worry if you get like drinks or whatever on it. It's all part of the service, like it's all good. So we dressed up one night and we took these amazing photos. Like we did silly little photo shoots, and there's this one photo where all the girls, I took it, and all the girls are like with their heads on top of each other, you know, and it's like sideways. You know, there's like family cheesy portraits that people do. And I'm going to make it my phone background because those girls, I love them and they're just adorable, and I love that photo. I'm just telling you guys everything because I'm just really happy and I kind of want to share it, if that's okay. So the Airbnb was actually in a place called Braintree, which is in Essex, and it's like this teeny tiny little village. We went to the town centre one day and there was literally like nothing there. Like we went, there was a Sainsbury's, there was a CEX, which sells like video games or whatever, because we were looking for a speaker charger, and that's about it. I mean, there was a Greg's, but nothing fun. I was kind of hoping there was going to be a Wagamama's or something, but no, they had nothing. It was really cute though. I really like a little village like that. And then we decided to go to a pub opposite the Airbnb, like the local pub. It was called The Angel, and we went there and it was filled with locals, and I don't think that they liked us very much. Like, we did not get on, because it basically ended with them being like, go back to London, and we were like running out of the pub and they were like yelling things at us, because I think the boys were like hitting on some of the girls and the girls were not having any of it, which is fair enough. Like, we're not interested, we don't want to talk to you, and like, don't get so mad about it, but whatever, it is what it is. But it was funny. Like, the memories are amazing. I went away with my friends Caitlin, Anna, Spag, Ellie and Anushka, and it was amazing. Like, we had the best time ever, and it was so funny because we felt like we were there for like a week. Like, time was so long but also so fast because we were having such a blast. Oh, look at me rhyming. I wish I could do that every weekend with them, because that was like one of the happiest I've ever been. Moving on. So obviously you can see by the name of this episode, it is about friendship breakups. And this is so funny because I'm in such a good place in my life now that, in a sense, I don't even know if I want to be talking about something so sad, but I also want to talk about it and share my experience with it, because I know that lots of other girly pops have been going through it, which is so crazy because a year ago, there was no way I could have even said the words friendship breakup, because I was in such a terrible place. I was so lonely, so depressed, missing people who I thought were like family, and I was heartbroken, basically. And there was no way that I could have sat down and spoke about all this. And I was talking to my best friend Spag, like saying, I'm in such a good place now, like, I don't even want to be talking about friendship breakups because it's so sad, and like, I don't want to talk about such a sad topic when I'm so happy. But she said to me, she was like, look, this can be proof, and like the point that things do get better, like you can be the proof. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, like I can go on here and say I was so depressed, so lonely, like I missed people, I missed my friends so much, and I thought I was never going to find anything like that ever again. And now I'm in an even better place with incredible people. And it's so heartwarming. I'm getting like emotional because I'm so like giddy about my friends. I mean, as a girly with BPD, I do sabotage my life and myself quite a lot, and I push people away, and I feel really paranoid about what people think about me, like to another level where I think I've made up that they were ever even friends with me, which is sad, but you know, it is what it is. And because of that, I ruined a lot of friendships and a lot of relationships, and like I feel really sad when I think about that, because I can't always control my emotions or how reckless I'm being or how chaotic I'm being, and I can't always see the bigger picture, which is not me trying to be malicious to friends or people around me. I really struggle with trying to keep a rational brain and have rational thoughts and feelings, especially like everything I feel is so extreme, and I'm so sensitive that one small thing will upset me so much, and I can't go back and I can't forgive and forget. Like, it's just a lot. So I've been through my fair share of friendship breakups, and this is just my opinion, but I kind of think that friendship breakups are harder than relationship breakups because they just hit so damn different. They hit you in a part that you didn't even know existed, because obviously as society, people feel really sorry for someone who's going through a breakup, and like you can sit in bed and cry and miss them and be depressed and stuff. But I feel like that when I go through a friendship breakup as well, almost worse, because I have this thing where I always thought, like, I used to think like, you know, boys come and go, it's not a big deal, and then but friends are for life because they're your chosen family. Like, you choose them and you guys grow together and you learn together, and you know, like, your friends just know things about you that are just so deep and so private, and you build this crazy bond that you don't do in relationships. Friendships are just so different. And like, you spend a silly amount of time with your friends. Like, you just sit next to your friends sometimes just like doom scrolling on your phone, doing nothing, just sitting together in silence, and it feels so good. Because when you make best friends like that, it's like I said, chosen family. It's like you've created a sister or a brother or something like that, and it's just, to me, it's so beautiful. I know I'm getting cheesy here, but sorry, that's just how I feel. But yeah, I feel like you kind of go through the same things in a friendship breakup that you do in a relationship breakup. Like, I found myself crying every day, like longing for the person, missing them, wanting to talk to them, also being scared about bumping into them, anxious about what they're doing, thinking about them all the time, thinking, what are they doing? Who are they talking to? Like, I wonder what they're saying. And you just get really paranoid and upset. And like, I do remember literally crying every day for like a few weeks when I went through some friendship breakups, like, because it was so painful. And obviously you have that anger there too, because you're angry at them, you're angry at yourself, you're angry at the situation, and it's just another level of pain. And I remember I went into such a deep depression once because of a friendship breakup. Like, I remember I never wanted to leave my house. I was so paranoid and so anxious. I just didn't want to be human or alive. I just didn't want to be on the planet. Like, I was so depressed. I was so scared to go to the supermarket in case I bumped into them, because all I could think was that I loved them so much and I just wanted to give them a hug and I wanted things to go back to normal. And it was just, even thinking about it now, like, I'm getting all croaky because it was such a horrible time in my life. I was in so much pain every day, because these are people that you've been friends with for months or years, and you talk every single day with your friends. You send them memes, you'll be scrolling on your phone and everything will remind you of them. You want to send them this meme, you want to send them this TikTok, you see like a trend you want to do with them, think about this photo that you wish you could send to them, or a photo you want to recreate with them, and it's just honestly so painful. I feel like we just don't talk about friendship breakups as much as we do relationship breakups, because you kind of, I don't know about other people, but I am very, very sensitive when it comes to my friends. I'm a paranoid little bean, and obviously with the whole BPD thing, like, I feel things a lot more than the average person, like to the extreme. So it's a bit more painful. But I've just always wondered, like, when we go through a friendship breakup, are we supposed to just get on with our life? Like, no, I feel like it should be treated like a relationship breakup too, because sometimes, like, my friendship breakups I've been friends with the people for years and years. Sometimes I've been with a boy for a few months and we break up, and it's just such a huge difference. Like, it's I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I can't stress enough that it just makes your heart ache to another level. And I remember one of the first times that I ever bumped into my friends, my ex-friends, and I was so nervous because I knew they were going to be there, and I bumped into them, and all I could think, I remember texting my other friends when I left, and I said being with them, like in the same vicinity as them, felt like I was home, which broke my heart because we weren't friends anymore. But it didn't change how I felt around them. When I saw them, all I wanted to do was hug them, and joking around with them for those few minutes, it honestly felt like home. And I feel like I'm going to cry because I felt so sad for myself back then, because I was so lonely, I was so depressed, I missed them so much. And that's the only words I could get out, just that it felt like home when I was with them. And that's the thing about friends. I know I keep saying this, but it really is your chosen family. You meet someone and you choose to be a part of their life, and you choose for them to be a part of yours. And it really is just like you create this home within each other. And there's a different level of safety with your friends than there is in a partner. But my biggest thing that I want to get across today is that I promise you it does get better. There are new friendships coming around the corner. There are new opportunities all the time in life. Like, you never know when you're going to meet someone. And I don't mean that, usually people say that in a relationship sense. They're like, oh, you meet someone when you least expect it. To me, it's the same with friends. You can meet someone when you least expect it, and there can be someone right around the corner who you never know could suddenly be your best friend, which is so crazy to me, and we just don't talk about it enough, because I always say it's so much more normal. How weird is this? It's so much more normal to walk up to someone on the street and say, hey, can I please take your number? I would love to take you on a date. Rather than, hey, can I please take your number? I want to be your best friend. That would just scare someone. That would just freak them out, which is crazy, because I would rather be friends with someone rather than going on a date. That's even scarier. That's even weirder to me. But I don't know if everybody knows this, but I will just recap it anyway. I have this little community that I built called Season 1 Friends, and it's basically a group for girlies that feel like they are lonely or socially awkward or socially anxious, and we all come together and we do meetups, like we do brunches or we do dinners or like pub days or clubbing nights out, and it's so sweet. one of my favourite things that we did was this huge rainbow picnic. You know, where everybody comes dressed in one colour and then they have to bring snacks and food of that colour. How cute was that? That was so sweet that we did that. And we were super lucky because we got that sponsored by Zap. So they sent us an insane amount of wine and lots of snacks and everything and little trinkets like Zap souvenirs. It was very, very cute. They sent us all Zap socks. So at the picnic, we all took our socks and shoes off and all wore matching socks. Like, there was no reason to do that. It was the height of summer. We didn't need to be wearing socks in Hampstead Heath. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. The point is that I've created this little community and I was trying so hard to do it for other people, and the reason I originally did it was because I posted a TikTok one day saying, hey, I'm taking friend applications in my DMs on Instagram because I'm a lonely London girl and I'm spending summer alone. And I had hundreds of girls DM me and comment on that TikTok saying, hey, I feel the same, I'm lonely, I want to be friends. And I thought, wait, I don't want to be selfish with this. Like, I don't want to just get these girls and make them like mine, per se. Is that how you say that? Is that how you use that? And I thought, wait, all these girls are lonely. Why don't I bring everyone together and then we can all be friends? And it was so cool. So we started doing meetups and it was so fun and sweet meeting everyone. And the thing is, we all turned up and we were all super nervous and we were all anxious and like shy, but we understood that for each other. Like, we knew that the other person was shy, and so we got to be like gentle about it or make jokes about it, and it was just amazing to watch everyone come together. And that's how I actually met my best friends, who I just went on the weekend away to the Airbnb with. Like, how crazy is that? We literally met online because we all wanted to meet other girls and make friends, and now they are my bestest friends in the world. And like, I feel like I'm gonna cry because I am just like beyond grateful that I met them, because they have literally like changed my life for the better. Because I don't know where I would be or what I would be doing in my life if I didn't have them. I feel like I'd be in such a dark, dark place and so lonely and so like empty, because these girls make me feel so much joy and they make me feel so like full of happiness. Just, I feel so warm and cuddly when I see them and when I think of them. And my friend Spag, she sends me such cute photos or memes or like TikToks where it's like, hey, just remember that I love you. Like those kind of things. She sends me them almost every day. And every time she does, I read or watch the whole thing and I just cry, because it shows me that she loves me. And I cry because I love her so much. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting that in return. I actually have a friendship where they are loving me like how I love them. Sorry, I need to grab a tissue because I'm actually like sobbing at how much I love my friends. I said I wasn't going to cry on this pod, but I just can't help it. Guys, they're happy tears. How insane is that? A year ago, I was so like down and upset and lonely, and I just didn't have anything like this. And now look at me. So I want to tell you that it does get better and you do meet people. And if you want, please join season 1 friends. Like, come and join us, because I promise we're fun, we're super weird, and we are socially awkward and socially anxious. So if you feel that way as well, we totally get it. That's the thing. I think that's one of the reasons why we bonded so well, because we just get each other on that level. Like, we know how paranoid we are, how anxious we are, how scared we are to make new friends, and how scary it can be to be trusting a new friendship or a new person. And it's just, I don't know, it's dreamy. So if you want to join us, come hang out. We have this big chat on Discord where we talk, and we have a different thread on Discord for each different thing that people want to talk about. There's one about fashion, there's one about mental health, there's one about advice, there's one about dating, and it's just really satisfying to be able to sit with girls and talk every day about anything and everything. So in my bio on Instagram, I actually have the season 1 friends @ in it. So if you want to follow and message and ask me for the Discord link, please join and we can all hang out one day. I need to organize an event soon because I miss everyone. But yeah, I just think that it's so mad that I went from such a terrible place friendship-wise to where I am now. I went through a friendship breakup that broke me as a person. Like, it broke me, it changed me as a person, and I'm not fully healed from it, but I have issues trusting people or getting close to people or telling my friends how I'm really feeling, because I'm so scared of being close to people again, because I just could never in my life go through that again. I was so paranoid. It was the one where I was saying I never wanted to go outside. I never wanted to post on socials, and obviously that was my job. I never wanted to go to events. I didn't want to exist because I just felt so embarrassed that I had like lost the most important people to myself. Like, it was a lot. But like, guys, look at me go. I've got friends now. I'm like, you know that TikTok sound where it's like, look mum, I've got friends, you know, from Pandora, from Skins. If you know, you know. But if you're going through any type of friendship breakup, I just want to let you know, like, I am so sorry, and I know how much it sucks. It is so painful, and I know it's heartbreaking, but I promise that time does heal, and there are new people out there for you, and you never know. It could be tomorrow, it could be in a month that you have a new best friend, or new best friends plural. Like, you could have a new girl group. How cool is that? This is just a new chapter in your life. It's just saying goodbye to a different moment, and that has passed. And you know what they say, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. I think a lot of relationship things can be passed onto or can relate to friendship things too, because I don't know about you, but when I have friends, I love hard. Like, I love my friends with my whole heart. They are everything to me. So if you feel that too, I get you. I feel you. You're not alone. But yeah, I promise it does get better. And I do genuinely believe it is just a new chapter. And you don't have to be mad at the people that you maybe had a fight with or that you lost. It's just that, you know, I wish them happiness and we have moved on with our lives. My therapist taught me this. She said about friendship breakups that I went to her about. How crazy is that? Like, they hit me so deep that I had to go to therapy and talk about them because I couldn't deal with it alone. She taught me this. She was like, this is her talking, when I go swimming, or sometimes when I'm in the bath or when I'm in the shower, I like do the action of like, what's that? Is it breaststroke? Where your arms go out and it's like you're pushing the water away. You breathe in and you breathe out, and as you breathe out, you push the water away, and you imagine and you say in your head, I am pushing these people away, but I am sending them love and happiness. I am done with them, and I'm not going to think about them in that way anymore or obsess over them. I am going to push them away and send them happiness and love. And that really helped me, because I know it seems really weird to be sat in the bath in the shower doing that because I don't go swimming. It made me feel good about myself that I wasn't angry at these people anymore. I was letting it all go. I was letting go of the heartbreak that they caused me or that I caused them in such a healthy, sweet way. Like, no matter what went down between us, I want to send them love and happiness either way. And I hope that they feel the same about me. And it's okay if they don't, because we're no longer in each other's lives. Like, it is what it is. And I have incredible people around me now. Like, if you're on YouTube and you're watching this, you can see my smile. Like, I can't even pronounce my words properly right now because I'm grinning so much. I'm just in such a place. Like I never would have dreamed a year ago that I have friends like this. I never thought I was going to find people that I felt so close to and so connected to. And I can tell anything to. Like, I could tell them the craziest thoughts in my head and they'd be like, real. Or they'd be like, yeah, me too, girl. Like, how insane is that? Like, I was such a lonely little girl, and now here I am with incredible friends. Just very proud of myself. And yeah. But I do, for real, like, I feel for you if you are currently going through or dealing with a friendship breakup, because I feel like people don't give out enough sympathy for how hard they can be or how heartbreaking and painful it can be, like, in your daily life. Like I said, everything you do reminds you of them, or everything you see, or like things that you want to send to them. It's so painful. Like, it's just like a breakup, or even worse sometimes. And I feel like people don't give a damn about that sometimes. But I do. I get it. Friendship breakups are, whew, they hit so different. Like, ouch, different. Anyway, I don't want to do too much promoting of it or make it sound like I am, but if you for real would like to join Season 1 Friends, where you can come and hang out with us, or just join the group chat and chat every day, please do. I promise we're nice. I will warn you, we are super weird and super goofy, and we are an acquired taste because we are just such odd people, but in the best way. Like, you can be your odd self with us. So yeah, hit me up if you'd like to join. And I think that I am going to leave the podcast here because I'm just so grateful for my life right now. And by that I mean the friends that I have. I'm so grateful. They make me smile every single day. Like, since meeting them and becoming close to them, I haven't gone a day without smiling, because we have group chats where at least one of them will send in a silly little message or a silly little photo or a silly little meme that just makes me giggle, and I'm so grateful. All right, I love you guys. Have a good day, or else. Mwah.